The operative words of this title are everyday life and understanding the news. This is not going to be the dreadful physics class you had in high school. I promise, no math, no equations, no blocks sliding down inclined planes, no Ohm's law, none of that boring stuff. Instead, we're going to use the news as starting point. So sometimes it might be, I like props. Okay, here's today's Science Times. Oops, one of the big articles is every dog has its data. So not useful for our course. Those of you who watch Fox News, maybe you'll find something interesting there. Otherwise, for most of us, it's going to be the front page of the New York Times or other news media, what's happening that we care about. So our starting point is going to be a video that was popular somewhere around the first of the year. How many saw a video of a man walking down a beach in Northern California with a Geiger counter? Well, if you haven't seen that, go Google it. The man's walking on a beach with a Geiger counter and it goes into alarm mode. And he draws the dire conclusion that what we're seeing is residue from the Fukushima meltdown 3 years ago this week, washed up on our shores with very dire predictions. I've got to read it because it's so awful. People on the West Coast are being absolutely fried. Well, it's true that a Geiger counter will get quite excited on a beach in Northern California, but I can assure you it's not from Fukushima. Well, this invites lots of questions. What is radioactivity? What happened at Fukushima? What does it mean when nuclear reactors go bad? Health impact of radioactivity. Since I like props, I brought along a radioactive sample. I don't think it should be too alarming. This is not some Franken monster cooked up in a lab. This is from Andronikos. Well, we're going to talk about making nuclear weapons because terrorist states are making nuclear weapons. I promise no homework assignments, no lab projects. We will talk about cell phones, microwave ovens, power lines, other sources of microwave radiation, what all that means, airport security screening. Do we trust the TSA? I don't think so, but it's still safe. Electric cars, transportation, should we all be driving Teslas? Boeing 787, battery meltdowns, medical imaging, MRI, CT, PET scans. Are there health aspects to this besides saving our lives from medical diagnostics? Well, of course. Are they all benign? Not necessarily. Finally, for a bit of amusement, I see my time is up. We'll talk about light in nature, the wonders of the rainbow, why the sky is blue, why gemstones sparkle. So I left myself a note. What did I say here? Oh yes, this course will be useful if, for the intellectual enlightenment, but also to bolster arguments at cocktail parties or to win arguments with your spouse. So thanks a lot. Come on, I'll see you Tuesday mornings.
Great, thank you, Fred.